Good evening, everybody. I would like to call to order the January 2nd, 2024 organizational meeting for Town Council of the Town of McCandless. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. First up on the agenda, item number 2 is appointment of a temporary chair. Open the floor for a motion to appoint a temporary chair.
I motion to appoint our town attorney as temporary chair.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Casey, seconded by Councilman Singer. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. On to number 3. We will administer the oath of office. Our District Justice Matthew Brungo. I know he's here. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay, I'll make sure everybody sees. Say hello. There's our magistrate. And we will be swearing into office council members elect Douglas Arlo, Ward 1. Nick Giorgetti is
He's
unavailable.
unavailable tonight due to international travel. He will be here and sworn in on Monday.
Mr. Joe Wall, Ward 5, and Ms. Trish Clunan, Ward 7. So I think if you all take your, we've done it sort of down here in front of the podium, and you all three will go at the same time.
Good evening, everyone. We'll do all three of you at the same time. Please raise your right hand. I
Douglas Arlo.
Tricia Clunan,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey, and defend
obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge
and I will discharge
the duties of my office
the duties of my office
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Doug,
We could just sign.
oh, you have to go sign it. You have to go sign it.
Congratulations.
Sure.
Thanks, everyone.
Right, on to agenda item number 4, public comment on agenda items. How's the time for public comment? Anybody in the audience come forward, state your name and address for the record, please.
My name is Brian Snyder. I live at 9203 Marymount Drive in McCandless. For those of you didn't know, I ran for Ward 3 unsuccessfully. I came to congratulate Nick publicly. I guess he's out of town. But anyway, congratulations to Doug and Joe. We worked together during the campaign. I'm sure they'll do great for the town. Joe, the endless amount of work you've done for the town with the Heritage Center and everything. So well deserved. Doug, it's been great to get to know you during the process. So, and Trish, congratulations on a term, and wish you all luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Snyder. Any other public comments? Seeing none, we'll move on to agenda item number 5. election of president of council. Just I'll set the ground rules real quick. I will open the floor for nominations. If there aren't any objections, I will close the floor for nominations, so we don't have to mess around with motions. If there's one person, then we'll just make a motion to appoint that person. If there's more than one, we'll vote by last name. We'll do a roll call and handle it that way. Okay? Okay, so with that, I will open the floor for nominations for president of town council. Are there any
I
nominations?
would like to make a nomination.
Yes, Mr.
I would
Casey.
like to nominate councilperson Jason Singer.
Mr. Singer is nominated. Good.
Good with that.
Okay. Any other nominations for president of town council? Seeing none, may I have a motion to appoint council member Singer as president of town
I
council?
make a motion to appoint Jason Singer as president of town council.
Is there a second?
Second,
Motion by council member Wall, seconded by council member Casey. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. And Councilmember Singer, congratulations.
Thank you very much. We'll switch the room. Sir, you're very welcome. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, to continue on the agenda, we are going to do this the same way. We are going to open the floor for nominations of vice president of council. So this time I will open the floor for vice president of council nominations. I would like to make a motion myself for Jack Casey as vice president of council.
thank you.
Are there any other nominations? This time I will close nominations for vice president of council. I need a motion to elect Jack Casey for vice president of council. Can I have a motion? I'll make a motion to elect Jack Casey, vice president of council,
Second,
I'll second.
seconded by Mr.
Second.
Hart. Motion by Mr. Singer, seconded by Mr. Hart. All in favor, please say aye.
aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Item number 7 is housekeeping items. Every 2 years, I'm sorry, this is a 2-year term. We will appoint the secretary. And we are asking for a motion to appoint our town manager, Brian O'Malley, as secretary for the 2-year terms of 2024 and 2025. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion. Move
Uh,
to appoint Brian O'Malley as Secretary of the Town of McCandless for a 2-year term for the years 2024 and 2025.
Can I have a second?
Second,
Mr. Casey? All those in favor, say aye.
aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Continuation of housekeeping items. We need a assistant secretary. And in years past, we have done it to our assistant manager. So we need a motion to appoint Trish Greathouse as a assistant secretary for those 2-year terms as well. May I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to appoint Tricia Greathouse as Assistant Secretary of the Town of McCandless for a 2-year term for the years 2024 and 2025.
Second,
Seconded by Ms. Clunin. All in favor, please say aye.
aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 9 is committees. I have these, and you do not have to feverishly write them. I do have copies. It can be distributed. But we will go through this for public. Public Safety Committee Chair will be, I will use last names just to expedite the process. Public Safety Committee will be chaired by Mr. Wall. Services Committee will be chaired by Mrs. Clunin. Facilities Management Committee will be chaired by Mr. Hart. Recreation Committee will be chaired by Mr. Giorgetti. Zoning Committee will be chaired by Mr. Arlo. Administration and Finance Committee will be chaired by Mr. Casey. Remember that all members of council are official members of each committee going forward, just so you're aware. Moving on to item number 11, appointments made for liaison contacts with other boards, commissions, and committees. For the Planning Commission, the primary liaison will be Mr. Arlo. the alternate will be Mr. Hart. For zoning hearing board, the primary will be Clunin, the alternate will be Casey. For McCandless Township Sanitary Authority, the primary will be Casey, the alternate will be Hart. For McCandless Franklin Park Ambulance Authority, the primary will be Casey, the alternate will be Singer. For Northland Public Library Authority, the primary will be Giorgetti, the alternate will be Singer. For North Hills Council of Governments, the primary will be Singer, the alternate will be Wall. For McCandless Industrial Development Authority, the primary will be Arlo, the alternate will be Giorgetti. For Volunteer Firefighter Steering Committee, the primary will be Hart, the alternate will be Clunin. For the Environmental Advisory Committee, the primary will be Giorgetti, the alternate will be Clunin. For the Financial Development and Promotional Committee, McCandless Northern Allegheny Heritage Center, the primary will be Hart, the alternate will be Giorgetti. For the Personnel Board, the primary will be Wall, the alternate will be Casey. For the Technology Advisory Committee, the primary will be Wall, the alternate will be Arlo. For the Activity Advisory Committee, the primary will be Clunin, the alternate will be Arlo. For the Pittsburgh North Regional Chamber of Commerce, the primary will be Casey, the alternate will be Wall.
Excuse me, Mr. David.
Yes,
There is no Activities Advisory Committee.
it's an ad hoc committee. And the way that it was rewritten, it still exists in an ad hoc form.
But is there a liaison?
And there
to-
is still a liaison is how that was voted on last year.
And is there a
So
reason why that would be my only appointment on something that is only ad hoc?
there, I wanted to do, you're still appointed as the zoning hearing board as well, that you were before. And then I have you now as the activities, which is
But
ad-
Mr. Casey is both the Ambulance Authority and MTSA.
correct, yes. So those were my appointments for this evening. I do have, we will put on ad hoc additionals, for next meeting. You will see those on the agenda. We can talk more about that next meeting, but those are the appointments as listed here. Next up is a move to appoint, the official newspaper for advertising in town's legal notices. At this time, I need a motion to make that official.
Have at it.
Is there a motion to appoint the Pittsburgh Post Gazette as the official newspaper?
Motion to,
Mr. Arlo
yes. For the Post Gazette.
makes the Post Gazette the official newspaper for advertising. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, Ms. Clunin. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 All those opposed? Motion carries. At this time, I do not believe there is any new business for town. Then at this time, is there any public comment on non-agenda items? Bearing no public comment, I need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion by Mr. Casey, a second, Mr. Wall, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you very much, everybody.
Much color.